You know, if you've been following collecting recently, you know it's been kind of peaks and valleys, particularly with what the United States Mint has been releasing, or more importantly, not releasing. Over the course of the last year, even the last 2 years, I think the severe silver shortage in the world today has really affected the United States Mint ability to produce coins, to produce product, to produce collectibles. And so because of that, they have really narrowed their focus and their vision and are releasing fewer and fewer and fewer products that are even more and more and more anticipated by collectors. So as we come into towards 2025 and beyond, for them to release a surprise product was a double surprise. I mean, they've barely been able to do the stuff that they had scheduled, let alone something that literally came to us out of the blue. And not only did it come to us out of the blue, but it's absolutely positively historic. This is, I think, to me certainly, one of the single most exciting programs put out by the United States Mint in 10, 15, 20 years. So, and of course, for it to do that, it has to be centered around the American Silver Eagle. Look, the American Silver Eagle is the backbone of the modern numismatic hobby. The American Silver Eagle is the most popularly collected silver coin in the world today. The American Silver Eagle has been incredibly, ridiculously popular since it was first released in 1986 after President Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act in 1985. Well, this is kind of the culmination of, in essence, 40 years worth of American Silver Eagle production, because it incorporates everything that's been collectible for the last nearly half century, all in one single solitary coin. So when the United States government started releasing the American Silver Eagle in 1986, they did a mint state coin and they did a proof coin. Then starting in 2006, at the 20th anniversary, they added in a burnished coin. So those are the three coins they released: a burnished coin, which is a specialty uncirculated coin, a burnished coin, a proof coin, and a regular mint state coin. The most common of those being the regular mint state coin, and the one that is most eagerly anticipated. This is that coin. This is the mint state coin, however, with a twist, and a very important, very valuable, very collectible twist is what we're looking at right here. It is absolutely critical for you to understand the importance of what you're seeing here. So if you take a look at this, so you took a look at In God We Trust. Right below that, you see an AW. That's Adolf Weinman that you have there. That's the designer of the obverse of the American Silver Eagle. Actually, he designed the Walking Liberty $50 in 1916, and in 1916, that was considered the most beautiful silver coin ever made by the United States Mint. It was reprised in the American Silver Eagle in 1986. But right below there, you see a little star. That has never before been on a mint state American Silver Eagle coin. That is called a Privy mark. Privy marks are very, very, very rare. Rarely used by the United States Mint. It's just that simple. They just don't do privy marks, and when they do, they are really, really, really special. For instance, the very first one they ever used on a Silver Eagle was from 2000 and 2020, where they did, and I have one right here, now this was only done in proof. They did a little V75 privy mark for the end of World War II. Now this, on the other hand, with a privy mark, a proof American Silver Eagle privy mark is a $1,000 coin. Concurrently, that same year, they did it in gold, and all they did was take a regular American gold eagle and put a V75 on it. This is a $20,000 coin, all because of that privy mark. A privy mark denotes a commemorative event, a time, a place, any of those things. Well, the United States Mint, I mean, we're talking about stars and stripes, decided to use a star for this. Now, the fact that this is a privy mark on an American Silver Eagle should mean that this coin should be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars, because the United States Mint simply doesn't do it, and it's the very first time it's ever been on a mint state coin. So that is critically important to the collectability and the value of this. Then how many did they make? Well, the total mintage of all the Privy mark Silver Eagles from 2024, the Star Privies, the very first time they've ever done it, and made them at the Philadelphia Mint, we'll get into that here in a minute, was 500,000 coins. Can we take a look at the mintage chart of all the Mint State American Silver Eagles made by the United States Mint? So we starting in 1986, they made a mere 6 million. Then it went up to 10, and as you can see, we're talking about they make 30, 40, 50 million coins. 20 million coins is the average these days. It would be more, but the Mint can't get enough silver. So you're looking at a coin that by definition is on average 50 times rarer. 50 times rarer than the average American silver eagle. So now you have not only an incredibly collectible coin, but you've got the rarest Mint State American silver eagle ever made by the United States Mint. Prior to that, it was the 1996. They made 3.6 million of those. This coin is over seven times rarer. That coin in Mint State 69 is already a $200 or $300 coin, and this coin is 7 times rarer. Additionally, if we look at this coin, look at the reverse of this coin. This is the brand new reverse that they started in 2021. It's the very first time the Philadelphia Mint has done the Type 2 design as well. So you got the first Privy mark, you got the first Philadelphia Mint that you've been able to do with this with the Type 2 design. And so, it is absolutely positively filled with firsts already. They are storming the market. The first 50,000 of them were released through like a video game company. It was a really cool kind of partnership that the United States Mint did. These coins are, from the video game company thing. It's the same exact coin basically. Is 149, 179, 199 Mint State 69, Mint State 70. It's almost $1,000 coin at retail. Almost $1,000 coin at retail. Which leads me to tell you that what's happening is because these are made at the Philadelphia Mint, and the Philadelphia Mint has a history of having trouble making American silver eagles. Look, the vast majority, 99% of all American silver eagles are made at the West Point Mint. They're set up for it. They're good at it. They do it. When the Philadelphia Mint has to help, West Point Mint couldn't even keep up. They said, Philadelphia Mint, you got to make the Star Privies. Well, it's not their forte. It's not the thing that they do. So when they do it, they're a little rough with the coins. And the way they did this is they struck the coin and then restruck the Privy on it. Because of that, Mint State 70s are phenomenally rare, phenomenally rare. Go to CSNMint.com. If I have any Mint State 70s, they'll be there. I don't know. I mean, they're just as scarce as they can be. Mint State 69s are incredibly rare. Mint State 69s are already bringing a huge premium. The vast majority of these coins that get certified are certified 68 or less or just gem brilliant uncirculated. But here's the beauty of this coin. In the past, when you had what's called a supplemental mint, which is Philadelphia or San Francisco, and you see it in the parentheses up there, the P parenthetical, it doesn't actually, I think, need to do that, although it doesn't technically have the mint mark, but we know it's Philadelphia. In the past, you just had to know the box numbers. Each box is numbered, and then those sealed boxes from the United States Mint go right to the grading company, and then they put on the P or the S, and that's the way you can do it. Well, this one, it's got the star on it. It technically doesn't even have to be certified, and it's already bringing massive premiums in the marketplace. Now, because it's a Mint State Eagle, and this is really, really, really important, folks, the United States Mint is not selling these coins to the general public. Let me repeat that. The United States Mint is not selling these coins to the general public. They are only going out through what are called the Authorized purchaser system. There's only 12 of those. The United States make this, marks it up fairly substantially, I might add, to the APs, and then they distribute them to dealers who distribute them to the final collectors. Fortunately, we are very close with many of the APs, so I was able to get quantity. Enough quantity so that look at down here. If you want to get the 20 count, if you want to discount these, if you want to put away one of the most significant coins made by the United States Mint, in the last 25 years, you want to put 20 of those away, you can save $100, save $5 a coin. You can go ahead and save $5 a coin, and you're all the way down to $75 a coin, $74.95 at $1,499. This is a stack 'em coin. When I tell you, I said, there's some coins that, you just want one or maybe two of in your collection. There's some of them you want to stack. This is so historically significant because of that Star Privy. So now what you have is the opportunity. It's like to go back in time and buy 1986 American, or 1996 American Silver Eagles, the rarest American Silver Eagle. The rarest American Silver Eagle, you know how many of those they made? 3.6 million. 3.6 million of those coins. Now, if you had a sealed box of those, if you had Mint State 69s of those, that's going to be a $200, even $250 coin. In Mint State 70, it's a $7,000 to $10,000 coin. And this one is grades about like a 1996. The Mint State 70s are almost impossible. The 69s are not much easier. So this is how they come. Like I said, the United States Mint does not sell these to the public. You can only get them in these 500 count boxes. And they're going to say on them, they're going to say Star Privy. Okay, they're going to be sealed. And then those go to the thing. Now, here's the interesting part. They don't necessarily have to be in those boxes because it has the star on it. Normally, with the supplemental mint, you've got to get the sealed box to the grading company, but this stands by itself. And because it was a two-step process at the Philadelphia Mint, Mint State 69 is an incredibly desirable grade. Now, here's the bottom line. Folks, this is basically what I charge for a regular American Silver Eagle. For a regular American Silver Eagle is $79.95. Now, what I charge for 1996 or 1986 in Mint State 69, it's going to be double or even triple this. And this coin is 7 to 10 times rarer than either one of those. So first things first, you get the rarest Mint State Silver Eagle ever made by the United States Mint, period. And you get it at the price of the 2022 Mint State 69 American Silver Eagle that I could sell to you. So what we're doing, because of our relationship with the distributors, with the APs, I'm able to get these at a price so that I can sell them to you for basically the cost of a regular Silver Eagle, even though it's absolutely positively historic in every single solitary respect. That W, that star that you have right there is absolutely critical. Now, here's a little insider info. Early 2025, the Mint is going to do another Privy mark. Won't be a star. I've heard it's going to be a flag, is that correct? I think it's flag is going to be the next one. So this is going to be not only that, but it's the first in a series. So now you have the first, you have the rarest American Mint State Silver Eagle. You have the first Privy mark on a Mint State American Silver Eagle. You have the first in the series. You've got it in an exceptionally high grade. You know it's absolutely incredibly limited. Every collector, knowledgeable collector worth his salt is stacking these things as high as they can get them because this is something that will stand the test of time. This is something that will have collector value in perpetuity, given the fact never released to the American public, only through the authorized purchaser system. So that kind of guarantees kind of an even distribution. But understand, once it gets available, once it's out there, once it's something like that, everybody's going to want that. Like I said, they released the first 50,000 through this gaming company. Those from where they started. So the Mint State 70s of those first 50,000 have gone up 1,000%, 10 times. The Mint State 69s have only about tripled to quadrupled, a mere triple to quadruple. Well, this is the original issue price on the remaining coins. Now understand, it's not like there's millions. Can we get back to that chart again? Understand, the normal Mint State American Silver Eagle, the average mintage there is going to be somewhere around 15 or 20 million. The rarest, as you can see right there, is 3.6 million. That now has to be changed. That now has to be modified. That now is this coin at 500,000 total coins. Significantly rarer than any Mint State American Silver Eagle ever released by the United States Mint. And we've got it certified. And understand, not only is it certified Mint State 69, it's first strike. So now you take this universe that is already, so here's the universe, normal universe of the American Silver Eagles is about this big, okay? Now you take Star Privies and you get down to about here. Now you get first strike Star Privies and you're right about here. You need to be on the phone. And if you can, you need to stack them. Get the 20 count. You're down to $74.95, $74.95 in our exclusive label, in our exclusive holder, in the first strike. Understand, even though we are as connected as anybody in the business, even though we are the largest retailer of certified American Silver Eagles on the planet, our quantities are still limited. They're limited by the fact all the major APs are sold out. So that original wholesale pricing that we got, that we're able to pass on to you, is now gone. Now we're starting to go the way. Like I said, when the first 50,000 came out, nobody even knew what it was. And most collectors don't even know that this coin exists. As it gets more and more and more into the mainstream of collectability, you're going to see, like I said, in the first 50,000, the Mint State 70s went up 10 times, 1,000%. The Mint State 69s went up, have already gone up like 300 to 400%. And good luck finding those. Those are already gone. Well, now, like I said, we got those. We got those at the original price. We got those at the original wholesale price. We're giving them to you at our original issue price for our exclusive coin. Understand, if this starts to move very much like the original ones, this is going to be spectacular. Now look at this from a collectible standpoint. So already rarest American Silver Eagle. That alone, that alone should have you buying 20 packs, or as many 20 packs as you can possibly get your hands on. I don't think I've ever even said that, buy multiple 20 packs. This is that historic of a coin, given it's the rarest Mint State American Silver Eagle in the history of the United States Mint, period. Now, add in, it's the first Privy mark that's ever been on a Mint State American Silver Eagle. The only other Privy mark on an American Silver Eagle was a proof a coin that you have right here, a proof coin with a V75. This is a $1,000 coin. This is a $1,000 coin. This one's $79.95. This one's $79. They just did a Privy mark on a medal. It wasn't even a coin. The flowing hair medal, that Privy mark, I think the Privy marks on those, what are they, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000? Something like that. That's what Privy marks do. There's nothing that you're going to have in a Silver Eagle that has this rarity, this collectability, this desirability, put all that stuff that is guaranteed. First star Privy, first strike coin, 100% exclusive, guaranteed Mint State 69. There's nothing out there that you can touch at $79.95 that's similar to this. Given the rarity, given the desirability, given the historic firsts, the first Philadelphia minted coin with the Type 2. This came out in 2021. It's 2024, the first time the Philadelphia Mint put this on a coin. Then you have that first star Privy, which is a star, as American as it comes. It's the first one in a series that they're going to hopefully continue next year, although with the Mint, who knows? This could be the only one. And if you do that, I mean, now it's Katie bar the door. But here's the thing I can tell you, that, like I said, not sold to the general public from the Mint. It only goes through the APs. They are gone. They're sold out. They're already done all their coins, okay? So now they're into the secondary market, and you're starting to see what happened with that first little batch that got put out there. So urgency is the key here. Now understand, CSN, we've been here for 25 years. So you can buy with, it's safe and sound and secure to be able to buy with us. When you get this home, if you decide, start Privy, I don't know, the 30-day money-back guarantee, of course, use any credit card without any convenience fees, none of that stuff. You're already getting our best possible price. You don't have to buy 1,000 or 2,000 or 5,000 coins. We make it easier to put your collection together and more affordable than anybody else out there. But remember, even with our connections, even with this, even with all that, still the rarest American Silver Eagle. Our quantities are phenomenally limited. It's the price of a regular Silver Eagle at the end of the day. So it is the opportunity of your numismatic lifetime, folks. Do not pass it up. Do not give it short shrift, if you will. Get on the phone. Get yours today.